Final touches. So the first question is, who do we take? Stated Crean as they unlocked their bicycles outside of Amsterdam's central station. We'll start with friends, said Jacques, people we trust in the gravest danger who fit the type. That means no women, no men over 35, and no kids. It's lousy, but it's the only way it'll work. They have to pass as construction workers. That still leaves lots of people. We only have 20 forms. And that's all we're taking. If this thing works, it'll be a miracle, said Jap. But I was still thinking I should try to copy the form. No sense writing on the original. My dad would help me with making copies. Meanwhile, we have to start putting the word out. The next night, Jacques met his father at the print shop. They waited until the other pressmen had gone home and then set to work etching a plate made from the original Nazi form. Then they ran off several copies on a small press. Jacques took them home and added the bold red stripes by hand using a straight edge. The final touch was the eagle and swastika stamp. Jacques heard a noise outside his door. He threw a blanket over his setup and held perfectly still. Jacques, it's Eli. Eli, said Jacques, quickly letting his friend in and shutting the door. It's past curfew. Jacques, take my boy, said Eli. It's their only hope. You heard about the plan already? Asked Jacques. It's a pretty short grapevine. Jacques paced around the room. How could he say no to Eli? Yet they were children. It was impossible. Eli, we'll take you. Let the boys stay here with their mother till we figure something else out. Jacques, you know I would never leave Miriam alone, said Eli. Look, I've had a life. The boys deserve one too. I know they can do it. Please, come see for yourself. Jacques took out a false post-curfew permit and 2 permits for the bicycles. They biked over to the Cardozo's hiding place in the cellar of a friend's house. Miriam was putting the finishing touches on Nathan and Sam. They were now 16 and 13, and both had grown several inches since the last time Jacques had seen them. They wore bulky sweaters to fill out their overcoats. Their black curly hair was short and floppy-brimmed hats shadowed their young faces. Wire-rimmed glasses added a few more years. They had also smudged their chins with a little burnt cork to give it the effect of a beard. What do you think? Asked Sam. Jacques hadn't thought about this aspect of the plan. Was he now the one who passed judgment on who stays and who goes? Who lives? Who dies? The family stood silently watching him. I think, he began slowly, that you'd better let me do the talking when they check papers. The boys nodded. Eli and Miriam hugged Jacques, but it was hard for any of them to muster a smile. For the next 2 weeks, Jacques and Crean organized their groups. Ben Cohen, Jacques' neighbor, was one of the first Jacques tracked down. Max, the son of his friend from prison, Isaac. He was just 14, but a stocky, athletic type. With the right photo for his new ID, he could pass for 17. One evening, Jacques stopped by his father's shop after receiving a message from him. Someone was waiting to see him. Brammy, exclaimed Jacques, throwing his arms around his old friend. Hi, Jacques, it's been a long time, and it's Bram now, he said with a smile. Where have you been? I haven't seen you since you left for Rebekkenal school. We were living with my uncle in a village near Utrecht since the beginning of the war. But then they brought all the Jews back here last week and stuck us in the ghetto. I had to sneak out since I didn't have a permit to be on the street. Your father told me about your plan. Jacques, I want to go with you. Will you take me? You don't need to ask, Bram, said Jean. You're partly the reason I'm doing it. You would do it for me. Who knows if it will even work, but it seems like the best chance we have for now. Can you get any workman's clothes? I'll find something, but it can't be on the street, said Bram. I'll make you a new ID. My friend Crean can photograph you tonight, said Jacques. It's important for you to come to a meeting tomorrow. We'll go over the plan and you'll meet the others. That is the end of the chapter.